Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams. Manchester United, once again, proving themselves to be the most reliable pain content machine in world football. Brentford 3, Manchester United 1. Another bruising, humiliating defeat for the Red Devils. A game that exposed old cracks, repeated mistakes, and above all, the stubbornness of Ruben Amorim's philosophy. At any normal club, he would probably be gone by now. But at Manchester United, things are always different. From the very start, United fell straight into Brentford's trap. Long balls, second ball duels, relentless pressing. It all turned United's defense into a mess. Within 20 minutes, Igor Thiago had struck twice, ruthlessly exploiting the spaces and the sluggishness of De Ligt and Maguire. When Benjamin Sesko pulled one back, hope briefly flickered. But it was only a spark. United could not sustain pressure, could not build rhythm, could not impose themselves. The real climax came in the 76th minute, a penalty to United, a golden chance to level. Captain Bruno Fernandes stepped up, and then he failed. Kelleher read it, saved it. That was the turning point. And as time ebbed away, Matthias Jensen unleashed a vicious strike in stoppage time to kill the game. Brentford 3, Manchester United 1. A comprehensive defeat. Afterwards, Amorim admitted United had played exactly the way Brentford wanted. He spoke of a team lacking personality, lacking character, incapable of controlling the game. The numbers are damning. United still haven't won back-to-back league games all season. Under Amorim, 33 matches, just 9 wins, 7 draws, 17 defeats. Amorim didn't blame the referee, even though many argued Nathan Collins should have seen red for the penalty incident. Instead, he owned the failure, both his and his players. Yet he still clings to his philosophy, Ruben Ball. Ruben Ball is rigid system football. Players move like chess pieces, every action rehearsed. When it works, it brings discipline. When it fails, it turns footballers into mannequins, easy to predict and easier to beat. Perhaps United are keeping him not because he is the right man, but because chaos is their default. A club that has cycled through manager after manager without ever building a coherent structure. Keeping Amorim feels less like conviction and more like procrastination. And Bruno's missed penalty? It wasn't just an individual mistake. It was symbolic of a broken system. A team stripped of joy and inspiration will always lack confidence in its biggest moments. So, what now for Manchester United? If Amorim stays, the defeats may keep piling up. If he is sacked, United risk yet another cycle, a new manager, a new project, and, inevitably, more disappointment. The only solution is flexibility. Amorim must adapt, must listen to his players, must build a system around people, not force people into his system. And the club must finally establish a professional, stable footballing structure, instead of outsourcing destiny to one man's philosophy. Because football is not only numbers and tactics, it is also emotion and character. Key takeaways from the Brentford defeat. 1. Amorim's stubbornness. Once again, Send Lemons was left on the bench despite Altay Bayindir's constant shakiness. Kobbie Mainoo was only introduced late on, his frustration plain on his face. Ugarte's form has been woeful, yet he still started ahead of Mainoo. And Lemons? One wonders what they are doing with him in training. 2. Lenny Yoro's loss of confidence. The young centre-back has looked a shadow of himself since the Manchester derby. 2 more games on the bench, Chelsea and now Brentford, suggest his self-belief may be fading. 3. Benjamin Sesko's adaptation. One of the few bright spots, Sesko finally opened his Premier League account. After a slow start, he is showing signs of settling. Strong hold-up play, sharper link-ups, and more confidence. His assist in the Chelsea game and his goal here point to progress. 4. Systemic problems. This is a squad mismatched to the system, with glaring imbalances across the pitch. one transfer window will not be enough to fix Amorim's football. Defeat is still defeat. For Manchester United fans, each loss is another scar. But it is also a reminder, this club must change. The question is no longer, should Amorim stay? The real question is, what does Manchester United want to be? Supporters have the right to be angry, the right to be disillusioned. But more than that, they remain the flame. Without the fans, no pressure will ever be strong enough to force Old Trafford into reform. So, can Amorim turn this around? Or is it time for Manchester United to find a new path? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our latest content. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.